Oh, this is one of the hidden gardens of Glasgow.
It's so boring.
It's been a kind of semi-spontaneous construction. It began originally 7 or 8 years back when Martin of Tchiovna took over a little piece of ground outside his entrance and planted a few vegetables that he could use in his restaurant. And since then it's extended in a very organic way. Largely done by volunteers who enjoy the ability to engage in creating a beautiful space. It's possible to get down to the river bank, and that's a rare experience in itself. It's depending on your viewpoint, but there are hidden treasures alongside this the Kelvin riverbank. The accumulation of hundreds of years, because we forget that rivers have ancient histories. They remain, and as they slowly work their way down, creating their own valleys, then they create a special and unique environment. And at the moment, this whole environment of this garden and the riverbanks is under serious threat. Housing developments threaten to destroy the continuity of the riverbanks, which are a haven for wildlife and plant forms. So if we lose that continuity and the unique world that they bring into the city, then we do ourselves a great disservice. When you turn off Otago Street, suddenly, from the distance you hear the sound of the river, and as we approach this position, the sound of the river dominates, and that is a wonderful, refreshing experience, and which is why the Tchiovna Cafe, with its exterior aspect, has become one of the favourite places of people in the city. It invigorates, it calms, it's an oasis, and the city cannot afford to lose these very special places. They're extraordinarily difficult to establish because they can almost not be planned. They arise because of the circumstances are good, they're propitious, but only through the intervention of creative people. We lose something which is precious as it exists for a project which is out of all scale and one can argue is not necessary.